Humanity has recently experienced a very powerful shift of energy, vibration, and consciousness. This has allowed us to transcend our human egos. Now our I Am presence, our true Godself, is taking dominion of our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. As this integrating process unfolds day by day, our lives are being transformed. Through the consciousness of our I Am presence, we realize that we are one with all life and that there is no separation. We clearly understand that with every thought, word, feeling, or action, we are either adding to the light of the world or the shadows. Now we know that our belief in separation is what has caused the pain and suffering people are experiencing all over the world. It is time for us to accept our oneness with all life, and it is time for us to give our I Am presence supreme authority in our lives. This will allow us to experience a new level of divine intelligence and reverence for all life. Now, we must be present in every moment of our lives and feel aligned with our I Am presence before we respond to any situation. We can accomplish this by saying, I am my I Am presence. And from this level of divine consciousness, how will I respond to this situation? How will I add to the light of the world with my thoughts, words, feelings, actions, beliefs, and attitudes in this instance? Then with listening grace, we will hear the divine guidance of our I Am presence. Without the interference of our human egos, we can communicate with our I Am presence in new and profound ways. In the past, this was extremely difficult, but that is over. Everything has changed. Now we need to just listen to our hearts and trust our I Am presence. An easy test to be sure that we are responding to the guidance of our I Am presence and not merely connecting with the past etheric records of our human egos is to ask ourselves, is this response free from fear? Is it the most positive way of handling this situation? Does this response involve the highest good for all concerned? Am I adding to the light of the world by responding in this way? If the answer is no to any of these questions, the guidance is not coming from our I Am presence. We are just responding to the memory and the residual habits of our obsolete human ego. Instead of responding from that old habit, we need to center ourselves and ask our I Am presence for guidance once again. We can do this as many times as we need to until we are able to answer yes to all of those questions. Our I Am presence is very practical, so the guidance will involve viable options and solutions that will enhance our lives and the lives of others. The inner guidance from our I Am presence will always reflect a reverence for life and the highest good for all concerned. The violet flame of God's infinite perfection is the most powerful tool available to help us accelerate the integration of our I Am presence. It is the perfect balance of our Father God's blue flame of power and divine will, and our Mother God's pink flame of divine love and reverence for all life. This sacred fire will transmute the etheric records and memories associated with the negative behavior patterns that were left behind by our human egos. Now, with one breath, one heartbeat, one voice, and one expression of pure divine love, let's join in consciousness with the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. As one unified presence, we invoke the assistance of Ascended Master Saint Germain and all of the beings of light throughout infinity who are associated with the fifth dimensional frequencies of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Blessed ones, send forth the most intensified frequency of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection that humanity is capable of receiving at this moment. Blaze, 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 the full momentum of this sacred violet fire, in, through, and around every electron of precious life energy that our human egos misqualified in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown. Transmute these patterns of imperfection, which are recorded in humanity's etheric bodies, cause, core, effect, record, and memory. Fill the void where these miscreations existed with the patterns of perfection from our I Am presence. Activate the genetic codings of our full divine potential within our earthly bodies, and flood our hearts and minds with the divine consciousness and the divine intelligence of our I Am presence. Legions of light, blaze the fifth dimensional frequencies of the violet flame through every thought, word, action, and feeling humanity has ever expressed that reflects anything less than the immaculate concept of our full divine potential as empowered and beloved sons and daughters of God. Beloved I Am presence, look into my life and the lives of all humanity, and see what yet remains to be balanced by us to any person, place, condition, or thing our human egos may have wronged at any time, in any way, for any reason whatsoever. Transmute those patterns of imperfection with the full power and might of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Beloved I Am presence, now reach your great loving hands of light into all of the positively qualified energy we have released throughout our earthly sojourns, and draw forth 1,000 times as much perfection as we have ever done wrong. Fashion from this substance of perfection a gift of love, whatever is necessary, to balance every debt our human egos created, which still remain unpaid to any part of life. Beloved I Am presence, we ask you to forgive every person, place, condition, or thing which may have wronged us or humanity in any way, and balance all debts owed to us by life everywhere. We accept this God victoriously accomplished right here and right now through the power of God, I Am. And so it is.